Well, hey there. I'm really glad you're here. Whether you found your way here through someone on the team, through a post that caught your eye, or you've been around this industry long enough to know when something is worth a second look, I want you to know that I'm going to give you something rare today. Right now is a moment in time that will not repeat. Hey, this is Adam Levy here from Canton, Connecticut. I've been involved with this amazing company for over a decade now, and I've received a strong residual income check every single week, the kind of residual income many people only dream about. As a founding associate, I am more excited than ever, and you should be too, because you are catching this company at an absolute perfect time and moment in its history. What you are about to see is an industry first and only, a digital health product built for how the world feels right now. Before I get into the details, let's take a quick listen to NuCalm CEO Jim Poole as he describes NuCalm's one-of-a-kind patented technology.
NuCalm has taken 33 years and $42 million of patented clinically proven neuroscience that used to be a 4-component complex $6,000 device into a mobile app. And on that app, there are 6 channels. So you as a consumer get to choose, how do I want to feel right now at this moment? And how do I want to activate this and get to a state without drugs or side effects? So deep sleep is used at night. It's used through a speaker. It is not binaural signal processing. It's called isochronic waveform. So through a speaker at night, you put on deep sleep, and within minutes, it simply cycles your brainwave down to 0.5 hertz and puts you to sleep. It's an 8-hour track, and along that journey of sleep, you're filling in gaps in your sleep architecture, and your sleep efficiency is improving. Then we have rescue, power nap, and flow state. These are the core clinical therapeutic values of NuCalm. Rescue has been used in over 2 million surgical procedures, replacing general anesthesia with people being operated on listening to our physics. This is the key, this is the patents and all the stuff we've done across the years with cancer and multiple sclerosis and addiction and trauma and surgical procedures. Rescue is the key cornerstone neuroacoustic software of NuCalm. Rescue is the key for any athlete and any fan who is so excited, they get so amped up for the game, and then you win, you're amped up, and you lose, you're so disappointed. Rescue is something you do after performance for recovery. Reset my mind, reset my body, lower my stress response, raise my rest response. When I raise my rest response, I can be more patient, more present, more clear-headed, more focused, more energized, more calm. I'm not sabotaged by anxiety and fear and other people's concerns and worries. So rescue, power nap, and flow state are the recovery elements. Then we have focus. Focus was just released in July of 2022. It took us 7 years to create this. Focus oscillates your brain between 15 and 20 hertz. There's a specific frequency that correlates to high levels of clarity, concentration, and comprehension, and that's 18.4 hertz. The human brain can only stay in a thinking process like this clear focus for 15 to 20 minutes. It's called the Pomodoro technique. So for about 15 to 20 minutes, we can be focused. Then you'll notice your mind starts to distract and we reach diminished returns. Well, not with physics, you don't. So we have a 47-minute full focus track. You put headphones on and you are laser focused on what you're trying to accomplish. Then we have Ignite. Ignite is hugely beneficial to the professional athlete. For 6 years, we use this in confidence with 56 professional sports teams and across the Department of Defense, literally putting this into the hands or into the heads of Special Forces, Air Force Special Operations Command, Navy SEALs, etc. Ignite oscillates your brain starting at 15 hertz in a 14-minute neuroacoustic software journey all the way up to 40 hertz where you're fully activated and ready to prepare for any performance, and you will have an unstoppable feeling of absolute certainty. Let me repeat that. An unstoppable feeling of absolute certainty. You will achieve anything you set your mind to because there is no distraction and you are fully activated, so you have full access to all of your muscle memory and all of your training.
An industry first and only, a complete disruptor. For the first time ever, a digital health product has been dropped into our space, a product with more validated results and credibility than any wellness product I have ever seen or marketed in our industry. It's 36 years in the making, patented, clinically proven, and now exclusively ours to market globally. NuCalm is the only platform of its kind awarded 2 U.S. patents for its ability to control and balance the autonomic nervous system and to enable a person to change their brainwave states on demand. It was cleared as an FDA Class 3 medical device for anxiety, depression, and insomnia. That's not a supplement claim. That's a medical clearance. What was once a $6,000 medical device is now available and affordable in the form of a mobile app. Absolutely no competition in our industry. This is the one and only technology of its kind. And because this is a digital download, no inventory, nothing to ship, we are now available in over 100 countries and growing fast. But let's talk about the market. We're not manufacturing a trend. We're responding to a global emergency. There are 2 major concerns fueling a universal global health crisis. Chronic stress and sleep challenges are at the top of the list of issues people have to deal with on a day-to-day basis. With war, conflict, economic instability, and social media overload, the human race is in crisis, in a constant state of uncertainty, stress, fear, anxiety, and worry. The world is wired to exhaust and overwhelm at every age, in every country. Almost 40% of adults worldwide are stressed daily, and 3 out of 5 adults globally report poor sleep. And if you're having challenges with your sleep and you've got too much stress, it doesn't just show up in your head. It shows up in your body as well. The sleep stress cycle is the root cause of so many of the top health concerns and is an accelerator of diseases. Chronic stress ages you faster, and it creates poor sleep precisely when restorative sleep is most needed for healing. We're talking heart disease, cancer, diabetes, autoimmune conditions. This is not a wellness trend. This is a biological emergency playing out across the entire population. And NuCalm is the only patented technology clinically proven to address both simultaneously without drugs, potions, patches, or pills. Without question, energy and frequency healing awareness is on the rise. However, this is not a trend. This is proven neuroscience with a track record. In development over the past 36 years, NuCalm has assembled a 52-member medical advisory board of leading doctors, scientists, and researchers. It's been used in 2.7 million surgical procedures as an alternative to general anesthesia. Over 78 professional sports teams and approximately 1,000 individual athletes across multiple sports use NuCalm on a daily basis. It's approved by the military, the Special Forces, Navy SEALs, and Air Force. It's used by the FBI, along with incredible collaborations with Tony Robbins and other high-performance leaders. When was the last time you had a wellness opportunity with instant credibility like this? The answer, never. This is not a product looking for a market. This is a product that has already proven itself across the most demanding users on the planet. Let's briefly talk about the science that no one can copy. It took 32 years to study and map the frequencies of the human brain. NuCalm's patented technology uses complex physics, mathematics, and algorithms built into software that lies beneath the music. The neuroacoustic software presents the brain with a signal via the auditory motor cortex, and the brain follows the signal. Here's the key. Because it uses nonlinear oscillations, your brain can't adapt and tune it out the way it does with standard binaural beats. That patented neuroscience is what separates NuCalm from any and all frequency devices or programs out there. And we are not delivering any frequencies to any part of your body. NuCalm developed a safe way to guide the human brain to the frequencies of your choosing enabling you to choose your mental state on demand like dialing a thermostat. We are one of one. There is nothing out there like it, period. It's like something from a futuristic movie, only it's here today. And by the way, all 8.4 billion humans have brains that oscillate in the same frequency ranges. This technology works on every brain. That's not a marketing claim, that's just physics. Let's start with how the experience begins. The in-app stress test is revolutionary and accurate. What you get in 35 seconds, your nervous system quantified. The science is complicated, the application is simple. Speak for just 35 seconds into your phone, get a clear nervous system score, no guesswork. You see, your voice is hardwired to your nervous system. Specifically, your vagus nerve connects directly to your vocal cords. What happens in the vagus nerve shows up in your voice. The stress test can identify emotional imbalance, hormonal fluctuations, sleep quality, mental and physical fatigue, and nervous system stress. Then it suggests a NuCalm program to better your score and improve your health. Use it as your nervous system's report card. Track trends and celebrate your progress. NuCalm now has 8 journeys. Each one guides your brain to a specific state on demand. The most popular way to get started is with the Edge at $42.49 a month for all 8 journeys, a savings of 15% with a 30-day risk-free trial guarantee. So you have absolutely nothing to lose. That's an amazing deal considering I just paid $37 a month to get my car washed. Also, that monthly subscription of $42.50 qualifies you for all of your commissions. It's got to be the lowest qualifications in the entire industry. For those of you that are certain, another option is the Edge Annual, which will save you even more, 23% below NuCalm's direct pricing. Starting this way also qualifies you for the entire year and gives you some easier qualifications in the pay plan. Now a special message to the network marketers out there. Traditionally, experienced networkers have always leaned towards wellness and nutrition products. It's the #1 sector in direct sales, and for good reason. When you change someone's health for the better, they tend to stay on a product for years and years. Even if they never end up building a business, they remain customers, creating a strong, long-lasting residual income. But there's an entire genre of networkers who have totally shifted away from physical products. Building an income with physical wellness products takes time and patience that many just can't gain traction with. So instead, they went chasing what looked like greener pastures of crypto, blockchain, meme coins, NFTs, travel, and discount clubs. You might know some of those folks, but how are they really doing? Are those offerings even critical to people's daily lives? Most got crushed multiple times, lost money, some their entire life savings, following unscrupulous leaders or platforms that simply weren't built to last. Those folks were gone forever, unrecruitable, into a legitimate wellness product company. Some even gave up on their own abilities and developed what I'd like to call a lottery mentality, waiting for the next miracle deal to save them. Until now, for the first time ever, a digital health product has been dropped into our space that actually addresses both of these camps. It's digital, so it moves the way digital people want it to move, fast. But it also does something genuinely transformational for people's health. So it keeps customers for the same reason the best wellness products have always kept customers. A product with more validated results and credibility than anything I've ever seen in our industry, and now exclusively ours to market globally. Nothing to ship, open in over 100 countries from day one, able to pay commissions globally too. No more mine is better than yours, my vitamin, my shake, my patch, my pill potion, my glutathione is better than yours. Instead, a product that once people try, most never go back to the dark ages of poor sleep, stress, and anxiety. And why xosialX? Because of the integrity of NuCalm's CEO, Jim Poole, and his long-term relationship with David DiArcangelo, one of the architects and owners of xosialX. No one has what we can now offer. And we have the exclusive rights in the direct sales space, globally and in perpetuity. That word matters, perpetuity. Not for 3 years, not until someone gets a better offer, permanently. We are pre-trend as mental wellness concerns are on the rise, frequency and energy therapies are as well, and we are pioneering a global distribution of the only patented neuroacoustic frequency platform in the world. Is there a real need to balance the human autonomic nervous system? Are there any stressors or anxiety happening around the world today? Well, you tell me, is that going to get better or is that going to get worse? Well, let's bring this home. I've been in the industry for 40 years. I've seen hundreds of companies launch, grow, plateau, and fold. I've been through the cycles. I know what lasts and what doesn't. What I'm telling you is that in 40 years, I have never seen a combination like this. The timing, the world is in a stress and sleep crisis right now that is not getting better. NuCalm solves the exact problem that billions of people are experiencing today, and the market is only growing. The uniqueness, 2 US patents, 0 competition, the only neuroacoustic platform of its kind on Earth. You cannot go build this somewhere else. It does not exist anywhere else. The global scope, digital delivery, no shipping 100 plus countries from day one. We are not waiting to expand. We're already there and set up to pay associates globally right now. The legacy income. This is residual income built on a product people will use every single day and come back to month after month because it works. Not a product they forgot about in a drawer, a product that becomes part of their daily life. That is how residual income becomes legacy income. xosialX is ahead of the curve, offering next level tools like the ACE platform to ensure simple duplication on a global scale. This affordable foundational tool gives you the what to share and even tracks engagement so your team can leverage their time and efforts. It's even commissionable. In 12 months, some people watching this are going to look back at this exact moment. Some of them are going to say, I wish I'd moved faster. A few of them are going to say, that was it. That was the one. Well, the choice is uniquely yours. Reach out to the person who shared this with you. Take a 30-day risk-free trial starting today. And take the 35-second stress test right now. Let your nervous system tell you what's up. What if you could change your frequency and change your life? The best time to start was when you first heard about NuCalm. The second best time is right now.